It was nearly a Saskatoon sweep for the NDP. After the final votes were counted this past weekend, the Sask party came away with only one seat in our city, and there's a wave of new faces heading to the legislature. Among them is the NDP's April ChiefCalf. She won the province's tightest race by only 74 votes in Saskatoon Westview. Her opponent was former Sask party MLA David Buckingham, and ChiefCalf joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yes, I was going to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, take us to the moment, April, when you found out you won. What were you feeling?
I was feeling quite overwhelmed. It was a real nail biter, right up till the last few moments of waiting for the final vote count to come in. I was a little bit nervous.
Did you expect it to be so close?
I think we knew that we were in a tight race in Westview. So yes, I did expect it to be fairly close, yes.
How did you deal with the suspense of waiting days and days for the final result? I mean, it wasn't just hours, it was, over a week.
I spoke with other colleagues who had been in a similar situation, and they reassured me that everything was going to be okay. I spent time with family. I cleaned my house. I just found ways to occupy my mind.
To distract yourself.
Yes.
Why did you want to run for the NDP?
I've always been NDP. Ever since I was a kid, I've been NDP. And I think that for me, Bill 137 was definitely the motivation for me to sort of step it up and get into politics and try and make some good changes in our society.
Why is that?
I feel that sometimes governments make decisions. I worked for NDP for 16 years, and that program was closed down with very little consultation. And I think it's very important to have people in government, whether it's opposition or in government, that are really paying attention to the needs of people and to really consult and listen to what they think needs to be done.
So what will your priority be for your constituency?
Well, over the course of canvassing, we started in May, and people expressed a number of concerns to me that I think are definitely priorities. So the top three for the NDP: healthcare, education, affordability. I also spoke with a lot of seniors who expressed concerns to me about their issues, as well as people who are really concerned about the number of people who are unhoused in the city. So those will be top priorities for me to take those issues forward and represent Saskatoon Westview in the legislature.
I want to talk a little bit more about your time in La Ronge. In 2017, you described yourself as a northerner, having lived in La Ronge for 19 years before moving to Saskatoon.
Yes.
How do the values you gained there stick with you now?
So in La Ronge, I met some amazing people. NDP was a great program. And it was all about helping people and meeting the needs of the community. And so I think just being part of such a wonderful community really instilled values in taking care of one another.
What do you make of the fact the Sask party now only has one MLA, Ken Shovel-Dayoff, in Saskatoon and Regina?
Well, I think we're becoming very focused on the fact that rural areas went one way and urban areas went another way. But I think we need to remember that within the province of Saskatchewan, we are all connected, whether we live in the north or the south, urban or rural. We have a lot of the same concerns. And I think that those concerns just aren't being met by the Sask party government. And so in the cities, there was the sweep to try and make that change and get those needs met.
It was such a tight race, so obviously a lot of people voted for Sask party as well. How do you plan on connecting with those voters in your constituency?
I think I'm going to do the same things I did during the campaign. I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to meet people where they're at. We knocked on over 5,000 doors during the campaign, and I really listened to what people had to say. I asked them what their concerns were, and I think as an MLA, that's who I want to be and how I'm going to keep connecting with people in that constituency.
Has the NDP leader Carla Beck asked you to do anything specific when it comes to connecting with the city or any, major portfolios? Do you know anything yet?
We don't. It's all in the hands of the leader, and I have great faith in her that she will select portfolios for everybody that meet our skill sets and the needs of our constituencies. So I think we're going to hear in the next few days. Yeah.
Is there anything that you're most passionate about that you would like to take on?
Well, I've worked in advanced education for a number of years, so that would be of interest to me, status of women. But I'm also very interested in labor relations and seniors issues as well.
How will you make sure urban interests are represented in the legislature?
I think the most important thing, again, is to listen to what your constituents are telling you their concerns are and take those forward.
All right, April, I want to thank you so much for not only joining us this morning, but also, again, another congratulations. I know it was probably one that you were sweating about over the long weekend. So thank you so much and congrats.
Thank you.
April ChiefCalf has been elected in Saskatoon Westview, and she won by 74 votes.